Hey guys, welcome back to KY Coins and Collectibles. And on this episode, or this video, what I'm going to talk about is the different types of silver and what do you believe to be the best investment. So I know a lot of people, they either stack silver or they're more of a numismatic collector, which they collect coins, and a lot of times when they collect coins it will be silver coins, like the Morgans, prime example. So for this video I'm going to keep it just in relation to Morgans, so that's the closest thing I can pick out to compare everything. So I just want to know what everybody thinks about silver versus numismatic collecting. Do y'all collect more numismatic coins, not just for the silver but for the numismatic value, like key dates? Do you believe it's better of an investment to do just straight bullion or silver rounds? What do you think is the best? And I'm just going to give some comparisons here and like kind of my ideal and how I think about it. For me personally, I like numismatic. I like the silver. I like the collectability of the coin, the scarceness of it. When I'm collecting a coin, or especially like a key date, and say they only made 100,000, like the 1893S Morgan, it's the hardest one to find. There's not many out there, and they only minted so many. So I know they're not making any more of that coin, and I know there's always going to be somebody looking for it. And it may be harder to sell, but I know it will sell, and it's always going to have that value to it. And it's also silver, so I mean it's going to be silver as well. And I know other numismatic coins like your Indian heads and your Buffalo nickels. There's key dates in every series and every denomination, and I like that. And I like the history behind it. I do love my silver, and I'm not really a big silver stacker, but I do have quite a bit. Like I've got probably 10 ounce bars, and I've got a bunch of these 1 ounce bars, couple 2 ounce bars, and 5 ounce bars. I've got a little bit of everything, but mostly my collection is numismatic, because like I said, I like the history of it. And a lot of people separate the two, as in this is more of like if something happens in the world and we have to start relying on gold and silver and barter and trading, which that's good. I mean, I do have some, and I think that way too. But I mean, I also have other investments besides silver and numismatic. I also have my stocks. I'm a big investor. I know a lot of people don't like putting their money in the stock market, but I mean, it has proven itself time and time again. And we've had 2 world wars. We've had multiple wars, and I mean, there's always come back. Just look at it. I think if it gets bad enough and the stock market crashes, we're not really going to be worried about money. We're going to be worried about food, shelter, and ammo. And I think somebody told me the 3B, like when it comes to that, like if the stock market crashes and it gets that bad, I think it will be riots in the streets. If it ever come to that, somebody told me they worry about the 3Bs, and that's beans, bullets, and bottled water. So if it ever got that bad, that's what we'd be worried about. So I do have that as well. You've got your canned goods and your bullets, and I live in eastern Kentucky. We've got plenty of guns. I mean, it's just I live in a part of the country where every house you go to, they've got 4 or 5 guns at least in their house, and that's how it is here. So I just want to kind of know everybody's perspective on collecting silver, why they do it. I think it's just going to be a fun topic. I like chatting with everybody down in the comments. So what do most of you all collect? I know my channel is really more towards numismatic stuff, because that's all I post is Morgans, coins, and every time I'm buying new collections. I know a lot of people, some people kind of say, like, or I should have some silver eagles here too, because I've heard that's kind of the gateway coin, because a lot of people will be buying bullion and silver eagles and 1 ounce bars, and when they start buying the silver eagles and going to coin shows, they start kind of looking at the numismatic stuff and start picking up Morgans, and then they want to collect Morgans, and then they want the Walking Liberties, and the kind of just they gravitate towards numismatic and keeping up with their stacking. So I think it's kind of, it goes hand in hand. I just really love my Morgans. I know they don't really even out, like your silver eagles are 1 ounce. These aren't 1 ounce of silver. I believe they're like 0.77. So yeah, like 0.77433 of 1 ounce. So I wrote that down. I think that takes 12.929 Morgans to make 1 ounce. So 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or not to make 1 ounce, I'm sorry, to make 10 ounces. Yeah, I misspoke there. So it takes almost pretty much 13. We'll round up and say 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So let's make sure here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. If I can count right. Yep. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. I'm losing my mind. Got 13. So 13 Morgans is roughly 10 ounces of silver. So you can have this or you can have that. Which would you all pick? I mean, I know I can take this Morgan out and sell it, and I can get $25 to $30 out of it, or maybe a little better or maybe a little worse depending on silver, but I know I'm going to get at least $25. And these are kind of the same way. I mean, you know, you can get at least what spot is, maybe a little better. So, but with these, if you've got a better date, I believe these are all 1921s, and some may be a little better shape. Some may have a little toning. but these are just a little better shape. They got a little more better detail on them. But in that comparison, like, I really like the Morgans. Like, I know I can take that and sell it. The 10-ounce bars, they're a little harder to sell. I have sold a few. I've sold a lot more 1-ounce bars than I do 10-ounce. But my Morgans, they sell quicker than both combined. I mean, I don't know. But I really just I like having everything. I like having both. Because when silver goes up, like, this stuff sells good and these sell good, so I kind of have both. But in my heart, and like what I like personally to collect, is Morgans and numismatic stuff. Like, it's got more of a collectability to it, and I just like it. But like I said, if I've got this, I mean, hopefully nothing ever happens. I know everybody has their opinion on, well, the world's going to end, buy silver, or this is going to happen, buy that, or build a bunker. But and like I said, I've got stocks. I've got quite a bit in some stocks. I've been investing for about 10 years, and I got a 401k at work. It's done good. I mean, and then it goes deeper. I mean, how old are you? How do you think there'll be Social Security when you're around, when you retire? Social Security shouldn't be your main source of income. I look at it, the way I invest in my silver, numismatic, and my stocks, I think Social Security, I play it as Social Security won't be around when I get old enough. I'm in my 30s, so I've got a while. I just invest, and I do my stocks and contribute to my 401k. And because I have money in a savings, and put cash back a little bit. And I think having a couple rental properties, if you can afford to have a rental property, that helps. And I know I'm kind of getting sidetracked here, but it's just kind of it's a very broad and loose topic. And but mostly I just wanted to kind of stir up a conversation, and I'm sure I'll hit a nerve on a few people, or if we kind of agree. I mean, I don't put all my eggs in one basket. I do stacking, but not as much as I do my numismatic stuff. And I have currency, like I do collect old currency, as in like large notes and silver certificates and big bills, stuff like that. And I know a lot of people around here, they collect expensive knives and guns. I mean, I've seen these little flea markets, people be out selling $500 to $1,500 guns like it's nothing. But I think that's an investment too. I mean, you've got a gun can be an investment. But just let me know. I know here in the U.S., people in different states will have different views and opinions, and that's kind of what I want to get out of everybody, because I know everybody that watches this video won't be from Kentucky, and I just kind of want to see your point of view on it. I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong, or I'm right and you're wrong, or you're right and I'm wrong, or vice versa. So just let me know what you think. I'm here to learn as much as you are. I love it all. I mean, you plan for the worst and hope for the best. So, and it's election year, so let's see what happens. But I do love my silver. I love the 1 ounce bars, and I love the 10 ounce bars. I don't have anything bigger than 10 ounce bars. I've got a couple 5 ounce bars and 2 ounce bars, and they're really neat. I did buy, in gold. I should have gold up here as well. I do have some gold, and I know you can. I've got some videos of my gold coins that I've submitted. I do like the 20 ounce. I got a couple 20 ounce, not 20 ounce, but $20 gold coins. I wish I had 20 ounces of gold. That'd be nice. So the $20 gold pieces, I like those. I've got a couple 2.5s, a $5 and a $10, and maybe a couple ounce. I think I've got 2 ounces of gold, like ounce bar. I got them a while back when gold was down to like 1,100, and I had the money saved up, and I thought it was low, and I'd bought a couple, and I'm glad I did, because I mean, look where gold's at now. So, but that's been years and years ago when I was really getting into it, and just so happened to have the extra money at the time. So I think gold's a good investment. I really do. I think gold's a good investment too, if you can afford it. If not, just keep stacking your silver and your silver eagles and 1 ounce. But that's really it. Just want to do a quick video and kind of get a conversation going in the comments. Like, what do y'all think is a good investment? And I know a lot of people don't like stocks. A lot of people don't like 401ks. A lot of stackers don't like coins, like numismatic stuff. And a lot of numismatic people don't really care for bullion. But I don't know. Let me know what you all think. Hopefully this video reaches people all over the U.S. and all over the world. Let me know what you think. And I appreciate y'all for watching my videos. I really do. And just let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. Like, share, and subscribe. And y'all have a good night.